You know that feeling you get from someone, that good or bad vibe, even when they haven't said a single word? Or have you ever wondered how some people just seem to sail through life's storms while others get completely swamped? Well, ancient wisdom has an idea about that. It suggests there's this invisible force field around us, a personal energy that literally shapes our reality. So let's get into what that really is.
I mean, it's the ultimate question, isn't it? Why do bad things happen? Life can feel so random, so unfair sometimes. One minute everything's going great, and the next, bam, you're hit with something you never saw coming. But what if it's not as random as it feels? What if we actually have a kind of spiritual defense system we can learn to build up?
You see, a lot of ancient traditions say we're not just victims of circumstance tossed around by the universe. The idea is that we're all born with this protective energy field. The secret isn't about stopping bad things from happening out there in the cosmos, because that's impossible. The secret is building our own shield so strong that those bad things just can't get to us.
So, what do we call this shield? You've probably heard the word the aura. Think of it as your personal bodyguard, your first line of defense against pretty much everything the universe decides to throw your way. And we're not talking about some vague, fuzzy concept here. According to the sources, this is a very specific kind of energy. It's actually generated by the 7 classical planets. You know, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and yeah, they count the moon and the sun in this too. And the sun? The sun is the one in charge, directing all of that planetary energy.
Now, to help us really wrap our heads around this whole cosmic setup, there's this fantastic old metaphor. It's all about a celestial chariot pulled by 7 incredibly powerful horses with one divine driver at the helm.
I mean, this story just nails the whole power dynamic, right? The sun isn't just another planet in the mix, it's the controller. It's the one holding all the reins. Those 7 horses are wildly powerful on their own, but ultimately, they have to follow the sun's lead.
So let's break down what this all means for us. First, you've got the sun as the charioteer. It's the ultimate controller in your life. Then you have the 7 horses, which are the planets, each pulling with its own unique energy, its own influence. The reins? That's the flow of all that cosmic energy. And it's all being channeled directly through the sun. That combined, controlled, focused energy, that is what radiates out from you as your aura.
Okay, so we've established we have this energy field. But how does it actually do anything in our day-to-day lives? How does it really protect us? Well, it all happens in a really clear 3-step process.
So first things first, any event, whether it's good or bad, big or small, doesn't just pop into existence in your living room. It starts way out there, on a cosmic level. It forms in the universe as a kind of energetic possibility.
Now, before that event can actually touch you, before you feel it physically or emotionally, its energy has to travel. And what's the very first thing it runs into? Your personal energy shield. It hits your aura first, every single time.
And it's only after it has passed through or bounced off your aura that the event finally makes it to you. The impact you actually feel, the heartache, the bad news, or maybe even the lucky break, that's the very last step in this whole cosmic chain reaction.
And this is the absolute key. Everything depends on the state of your aura when that energy makes contact. If your aura is strong, it's like a polished shield. The negative energy of an event just bounces right off. Its impact basically canceled out before it even gets a chance to harm you. But if your aura is weak, it's more like a sponge. It just soaks up all that negativity, lets it pass right through, and you feel the full direct hit.
So, naturally, this brings us to the most important question of all. How do we strengthen our aura? How do we build that shield? Now, you'll hear about a lot of different remedies, but the sources we're looking at point to one that is above and beyond all the others. And you want to know the best part? It costs absolutely nothing.
Just one. A single, unbelievably powerful practice.
This one thing is described as the single-shot solution, the one remedy you need to build up that personal energy field and basically shield your life from all that negative impact.
And there you have it, meditation. The message here could not be more direct. If a person meditates, truly and consistently, they don't really need any other remedies. It is the ultimate tool, the master key to building that protective spiritual shield.
So why is it so powerful? Well, for starters, it directly strengthens your energy shield, which stops that dirty energy from getting inside. It's important to remember, this doesn't mean bad events won't form out in the universe. They will. But their negative impact on you gets neutralized. Meditation connects you directly to that cosmic source. And what does it ask for in return? No money, just your time.
Okay,
But for anyone who's actually tried to meditate, there's a pretty common experience, right? You might feel weird vibrations, see swirling colors behind your eyes, maybe even feel a lot of heat. But the source material has this really fascinating and honestly kind of counterintuitive insight into what it feels like when you truly master it.
It's a totally fair question, isn't it? If I'm doing this right, if I'm connecting to the entire universe, shouldn't I be feeling something, I don't know, spectacular? Well, the answer is probably not what you'd expect.
Here's the deal. When you're a beginner, all those intense sensations, the heat, the colors, the vibrations, that's a sign that your system is actively working hard to forge that new connection. It's like your body is firing up a new engine. But for a master, the experience is nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. And that's because the connection isn't a special event anymore. It's just your default state. It's as effortless and unnoticeable as breathing. In this world, feeling nothing is actually the ultimate goal.
So if meditation is really the key to protecting ourselves, and the key to connecting directly to the source of everything, it leaves us with one last really powerful thought to chew on. If you were to build that connection, to actually quiet all the noise and just listen, what answers do you think the universe is just waiting to give?